Hi everybody, this is Reza with Profile Traders. We are looking at the chart of ES August the 26th. Last night we opened with a significant gap to the downside, and I had a level of support that was given out at 28.08, which I suspected to be one of the levels that would contain the down move. Sure enough, as soon as we tested at 28.08, we were unable to bring more selling to break it. And then from that point on, we saw several other time brackets failing to confirm the strength of the seller within the first time period, which was A. If I separate the profile, you can see that we got a drive to the downside, but then B, C, D, all of them failed to confirm that drive. Therefore, every time you get a drive as such, and then the next period fail to confirm, there is a clear sign that something is not right and the seller is not doing his job, and most likely this drive that we saw to the downside was a one-time event, and whoever was behind it is gone and no longer to defend the direction. Then what was extremely important was to monitor 28.34. Why? Because once we rejected into the previous day's range, that's where price acceptance took place, and that is where we started to see more of a buying coming in, and the rest was history because we remained inside the previous session's range, and the strength started to build up inside the previous session's range. Nobody was coming anymore to challenge that low, and once we exited the rotation that we formed inside the previous day's range, that's where the most aggressive part of the short covering kicked in. And then the end result was a double distribution, one distribution at the bottom of the overnight, one distribution at the top of the overnight. That is why at that point I said I was going to keep a close eye on 28.62, because if 28.62 was broken, there was a good chance that price would have come down inside the zones of minus development, and we would have rotated back and forth to populate this part of the profile. But we did break 28.62. Unfortunately, it failed to hit my target of 28.51. And then when it became clear that our range extension within the C period failed to extend to the downside, that became a clear signal that selling was also losing steam for this session, and the likelihood was that we were going to go and extend the range to the other side of the initial balance, which is exactly what we did. Now with the close inside the selling tail of the overnight and the acceptance of closing inside that range, makes me believe that if we do remain above 28.76.5, there is a good chance that we're going to take out this selling tail, and next we could possibly hit 28.95 to 2900. Even if I go back and look at above 2900, we still have a lot of areas of underdevelopment that if momentum to the upside is built up, it could get attacked. So it's very critical that we do remain above 28.76, that we do not reject back into the value area. If we do so, 28.70, 28.62, and even possibly 28.51.5 could be downside targets. So let's see how everything goes. I will try to shoot out a overnight update if something exciting happens. Otherwise, tomorrow morning I will put out my tweet update. Check it out. Have a wonderful evening and great trading for tomorrow or tonight.